Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sana IE. I'm your host, EXO. It's Tuesday. Welcome back. Man, the biggest thing that I seen from this past weekend that where the Dodgers clinched it and went to the going to the World Series. I'm not a Dodgers fan, but just being in the room with Dodger fans and the atmosphere and how they was hyped because the Dodgers pulled it out. But don't sleep. My Yankees coming back next year to take it. You dig? But welcome to the show. If this is your first time listening, I appreciate you tuning in, liking the show. If you've been a consistent listener, share the show with somebody. Share the show, subscribe to the show, like the show. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, 5-star reviews are greatly appreciated, or even 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1 stars, or even 4-star reviews. Any type of review in general is greatly appreciated, as well as leaving reviews of what you think of the show and what you think, how we can improve the show, your likes, your dislikes about the show, and things like that. If you have an iPhone, I highly suggest you listen on Apple Podcasts so you can share the show, as well as leave a 5-star review or subscribe to the show, as well as leave your review of the show, what you think of the show, and the good, the bads of the show, and the improvements. But once again, it's Tuesday. And me right now, I'm just going through October, man. I feel like this October has been like a coasting month for me. And I'm really gearing up for November and December. And like I said, 2021 is around the corner with that being. So I'm really just staying focused on what I need to accomplish this year and where I'm going for 2021. But let me start y'all off with the quotes of the day. My first quote is, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Know yourself, know your worth, know what you want to do. Who are you? Who am I? At the end of the day, ask yourself that right now. Who are you? Who am I? What do I stand for? What do I value? Things like that. Figure out who you are, and that's, like I said, the beginning of wisdom. Knowing yourself, then you know nobody else or nothing else in this world can affect you. So, once again, the quote is, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." My next quote is, "Haters are like crickets. Crickets make a lot of noise. You hear it, but when you walk past them, they're quiet." Ain't that something? Like, for real. We all got haters. We all seen haters. We all know how haters operate. And that quote stands heavy. If you got haters, they're going to talk behind your back, talk when you ain't around. But when you're around in their face, they don't say nothing. They quiet. It's like, you hear that? Nothing. That's basically them. So don't let the haters get to you or distract you or bring you down. Haters are just there to hate you. It's like, they say if they hate on you, that means you're doing something right. So continue doing what you're doing. Embrace the haters. Once again, my quotes were, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." The next quote is, "Haters are like crickets. Crickets make a lot of noise. You hear them, but when you walk past, they're quiet." On today's show, I have my topics of the day, the topics that I want to discuss. The first one is ways to leave every person you encounter feeling better than before you met them. Then I'm going to jump to steps to become a better version of yourself. Then we're going to end off with ways to worry less about what you can't change. I'm going to be right back with Sana IE. So we start off with ways to leave every person you encounter feeling better than you left them before. And the reason why I chose this subject is because I feel like with everything that's going on in the world, everything that we are dealing with, it's like love one another, cherish one another, and appreciate one another, as well as helping one another. And here's some of the reasons or ways that I've found that we can make that happen one by one as we go on within our journey, especially when we meet strangers. I know we all interact and go out and about, or go to the gas station, go to grocery stores, go to the mall, going at the airport, or something of that nature. It's like, all right, why not interact with people as well as leaving them better than you found them? We all can read people and see, well, how they feel or if they're feeling a certain way. So why not leave them better than you left them? And some of the ways that I found is, number one, give them genuine compliments. Compliment somebody, even if it's like their clothes, their shoes, their hair, their smile, something like that. Just leave them with a genuine compliment. That goes a long way. You'll be surprised. Number two, ask questions about them and listen to their answers. Sometimes we listen with the response instead of listening to listen. When we listen, we're quick to respond. So we want to listen and respond to what they're saying instead of listening and interpreting something about them. So listen to listen, don't listen to respond, if that makes sense. Number three, point out their accomplishments. Everybody is accomplished in their own way in terms. Point out something they accomplished, a recent accomplishment, an accomplishment they're approaching. We all got goals and accomplishments that we're approaching, so why not say, hey, I see that accomplishment that you just done. I appreciate that. Or, man, I'm proud of you. You inspire me. You're inspiring me to do what I'm doing and reaching my goals and my tasks. So sometimes you got to point out their accomplishments and let them know. Number four, my bad. Smile as much as possible and use their name. It's always good when you meet somebody new, meet a stranger, to always remember their name and use their name when you're speaking to them, because people feel more respected and loved, and when you know their name and you just keep their name and say their name versus just like, oh, thank you, appreciate it, so-and-so. Nah, when you know somebody's name, it makes that genuine connection with them. Number five, acknowledge their effort. Acknowledging somebody's effort goes a long way. That's like pointing out their accomplishments. When they putting that time in, putting that effort into whatever they're doing, acknowledge that. Hey, thank you for coming to, use this as an example. Somebody let's say you're flying in, they pick you up from the airport. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for coming to pick me up during this time, or picking me up, taking the time out your day to come pick me up. Acknowledge their effort and point it out and thank them. The number six, point out how kind they are. If they're kind, like, hey, I like your personality. I like how you are. Thank you. It rubbed off on me today. I'm going to take that on into the world and be a kind person myself. Number seven, pay attention and acknowledge the little things. That's big. Paying attention and acknowledging the little things goes a long way, because not a lot of people notice you noticing the little things. So notice the little things about people, that the efforts, the accomplishments, the stuff that they do, because that goes a long way with people and they always remember that. I'm going to give y'all a brief break. I'll be right back with Sana I.E. The steps to take to become a better version of yourself. Number one, realign your goals with the priorities and values that are currently most important to you. What is most important to you right now in this very moment? Are your goals aligned with that? If not, sometimes you do have to step back, analyze, and see how you want your goals to go. Me, right now, I was sitting down, writing, and I was looking at my goals for this month. I ain't gonna lie, I fell off. But now I'm like preparing for November. How can I stay focused and disciplined for November, December, and have that carry on to 2021? So I'm like, all right, what are my priorities right now, and what are my values right now? What's my biggest thing? What do I want to accomplish in 2021? Okay, so I started writing that down. And So I'm realigning my goals to focus more on 2020 is over with. 2 months left, it's done. So let me just focus on January to next December, basically next year. What I want to accomplish, what I want to be, what I want to have established. Okay. So I start writing that down, start brainstorming stuff, and my brain just starts thinking. Like I said, brainstorming starts going in rapid race, and I start thinking about, okay, I want to do this. I want to have this accomplished. I want to do this. So things like that, when you start asking yourself, what are my priorities? What are my values? What I want to be? What I want to accomplish? What I want to establish? Number 2, reflect on what has and hasn't worked for you during this time and adjust your routine moving forward. What's worked this year and what didn't work this year for you? Okay, now move forward and adjust. There's going to be, on this entrepreneurial journey, as an entrepreneur, as a person, as a human in life, there's always going to be setbacks, but there's always going to be comebacks. You can't let the setbacks hold you back. You just got to know that a setback is a part of life. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of what you're experiencing and doing. Everything won't be all fine and dandy throughout everything. You just got to learn and be built and know that some things won't work for you. Some people won't work for you. Some things what worked in January won't work in December. So you just got to know that and take inventory on what works and what doesn't work for you. Number 3, commit to learning. Education can help spark both personal and societal change. Education is the key to life. You have to learn. Be willing to learn. Being a student, be open-minded, be like a sponge. Soak in as much information as you can. We have all this information around us. We have Google. We have our iPhones. iPhones, you ask the iPhone one question and it pop up with the answer. We have the information around us. Be accustomed to learning. Want to learn. Have that hunger to learn. You can change lives by what you learn. So take that in. What I like to say, what I've learned as well, is know a little about a lot. Know a little about a lot. And that goes a long way. The last one is recognize your power. Making positive changes in your individual life can benefit the world around you. Recognize what you need to change about yourself. Recognize the power that you have. You are powerful. You're a powerful being. Recognize that. Make the positive changes in your life. Make the positive changes to move forward, not move backwards. Like number 3 said, figure out what works and what hasn't worked and keep moving forward. You know what doesn't work, you keep doing it. Or you know what works and you keep doing that. So know what works and know what doesn't work. I'll be right back with Sana IE. Ways to worry less. Number 1, determine what you can control, like your effort, your preparation, and your attitude. Determine what you can control. You're worrying about something. All right, what can I control in this situation? I can control my effort, I can control my preparation, and I can control my attitude to this situation or to this problem. And you can prepare to defeat the problem versus thinking the problem is going to defeat you. So think about what you can control in any situation that you encounter or any problem you encounter, because you can always control and conquer the situation. You just have to take time and step back and analyze and think, okay, how can I conquer the situation? And then you'll conquer that situation. Trust me, I've done it many of times. It just sometimes within chaos, there's a lot of chaos and a lot of worrying that we never take the time to step back and analyze and really see what's going on right now. How can my effort control this situation? How can my attitude towards the problem or towards the situation help the situation instead of making the situation become bigger? Every situation or every problem is meant to be solved. Be a problem solver, not a problem creator. Number 2, identify your fears. Accepting that you can handle negative events may help you focus on other things. We can handle anything that comes towards us. It's life. Anything that's coming towards you right now, or any chaos or any trials and tribulations that you're dealing with right now, anything that you're dealing with right now that you haven't dealt with before, somebody else in this world has dealt with that too. So don't let what you're dealing with right now conquer you. Conquer that problem. Don't worry, don't fear, don't be so stuck that you can't find your way out. There's ways to find your way out. There's people out there to help you to deal with what you're going through. So identify your fears and don't let them fears defeat you. Defeat your fears. Number 3, separate ruminating from problem solving. If your thinking isn't productive, do something else. Stay productive, stay positive. Keep them positive, productive thoughts. I know, I'm an overthinker myself, so I know them negative thoughts come in and drown in and come into your head to where they try to hold you back or hold you down. But they're just thoughts. You have the power of choice to choose what thoughts you let come into your mind or you let stay in your mind. So conquer your thoughts, conquer your fears, conquer your worries. Don't ruminate over problem solving. Solve them problems. Stay productive, stay persistent. The next one, create a plan to manage your stress. Me personally, stay stress free. I like getting my morning routine. I talk about that a lot and that helps me out, carries me throughout the day. But the biggest thing that starts my morning routine is that meditation, a time to myself where I get that peace, that quiet, and I just analyze the day, visualize the day, and just talk to myself mentally. So try meditation or an engaging hobby or a convo with friends, something that creates a way to manage stress. Maybe you like cooking, maybe you like jogging, maybe you like working out, maybe you like making beats, designing, something that is a stress reliever for you. Do more of that. Plan that within your days so you don't have to be all stressed out, because I know days come with stress. So why not have stress relievers or stress breaks that we can relieve that stress? The next one is develop healthy affirmations. Find phrases you say internally to combat self-doubt. Like, I got this, I can handle it, I'm happy, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Those affirmations really help you out and uplift you and guide you and keep you calm, and they defeat the self-doubt. And I know personally, because me, during my morning routine, I always like to do my affirmative walks and say my different affirmations that help me out and that keep me balanced throughout the day and throughout the morning. They bring that extra light into me, that extra energy. So develop those healthy affirmations to combat with the self-doubt, the undisciplined times, the times where you think the world's against you. Have those affirmations that you tell to yourself that helps you through the problem that you're in. So once again, the 5 ways to worry less. 1, determine what you can control. 2, identify your fears. 3, stop ruminating. Separate ruminating from problem solving. 4, create a plan to manage your stress. 5, develop healthy affirmations. With that being said, I hope all this helps you out and brings value to your lives as well as mine. Me, I'm learning on the go. I'm educating y'all, and I'm really loving where the episodes are going and where the season is going. I was just looking back like, man, I've been putting out so much shows for this month that I really didn't have the end of the season. So now I'm getting together like, all right, when do I want to end the season and how do I want to end the season? So that's what I've been coming up with. But on the other hand, I'm going to give y'all a brief break and I'm going to hit y'all with the recap of today's show. Sana, I-E. Recap of today's show. I discussed my 2 quotes of the day. Y'all already know I got the outro for y'all. But the quotes were, the first one is, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. My next quote is, haters are like crickets. Crickets make a lot of noise. You can hear them. But when you walk past, they're quiet. All you got to know, them haters out there, keep that same energy. I discussed my 3 topics of today's show. My first topic is ways to leave every person you encounter feeling better than you left them before you met them. Number 1, give them genuine compliments. Number 2, ask questions about them and listen to their answers. Number 3, point out their accomplishments. Number 4, smile as much as possible and use their name. Number 5, acknowledge their effort. Number 6, point out how kind they are. Number 7, pay attention and acknowledge the little things. My next topic is steps to take to become a better version of yourself. Number 1, realign your goals with the priorities and values that are currently most important to you. Number 2, reflect on what has and hasn't worked for you during this time and adjust your routine moving forward. Number 3, commit to learning. Education can help spark both personal and societal change. Number 4, recognize your power. Making positive changes in your individual life can benefit the world around you. And my last topic of today's show, ways to worry less. Number 1, determine what you can control, like your effort, preparation, and attitude. Number 2, identify your fears. Number 3, separate ruminating from problem solving. Number 4, create a plan to manage your stress. Number 5, develop healthy affirmations. And ruminating, in case some don't know, ruminating is to go over in the mind repeatedly and often casually or slowly. So like them constant repeating periods of time and always just going over it in your head. So constantly repeating over in your head. That's the definition of ruminating. But I'm going to leave y'all with the quote, the outro quote, as well as if you like the show, leave a review on the show. If you're listening right now on Apple Podcasts, scroll down, leave a 5-star review, 3-star review, 4-star review, whatever your review is of today's show or the overall podcast. I greatly appreciate it. Also, subscribe so you can hear the latest shows. And me asking for the reviews and the 5-star reviews, that's the best way to promote my show and as well as get it out to other listeners, other podcasters with that listen on Apple. So I greatly appreciate the support and help. And I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back again soon with another episode. But I'm going to leave y'all with this quote. If you feel depressed, it's okay to talk about it. If you feel anxious, it's okay to talk about it. If you feel lonely, it's okay to talk about it. If you're struggling with anything, it's okay to talk about it. Have a good day.